She na our village people. Now them follow us come here. That is one thing I want to ask. She na our village people. Now follow us. Some of us come Obodo Yipo. Now I saw this video, the viral video. I know you will have seen that video of this useless man. I know we've got predators. I know we've got pedophiles. I know we've got abusers, children abusers. And I've always said it's a mental health issue that people need to go to the hospital to get their heads examined. Now, this young man, as if we have not had it enough in this country, this young man just got visa 3 months ago from Nigeria. He's an Igbo man. You know the way we have our tribes in Nigeria. We have Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba. Those are the 3 major tribes. So, this is an Igbo man that came to settle abroad for his masters. Just February, he entered this country. Yeah? This man, please go and get yourself a cup of tea and let's just have fun together. Because now I can see that there is a big problem with our people from Nigeria. And I hope they are not just going to destroy immigration law for the upcoming ones, for the people that are in Nigeria that are suffering, sincerely suffering, that needs these visas to come abroad. This young man came here in February, and this video erupted yesterday. We started seeing this video everywhere on the internet. What happened? He was caught, chasing young children, 14, 15, online, grooming them. This is a young man that has just come into this country from Nigeria in February to have his master's degree certificate here, to study abroad. These are the jackpot generation we are talking about. When you lose concentration, when you lose while you're here, you're already losing it out, online. Hope you can hear me now, because somebody just called me now and it will interfere in my program. So, misplaced priority. How are you, darling? Misplaced priority. This is a young man that has just come here. I can imagine how long he has been trying to, he has been trying to come into the country. Antidele, you said he is new, is the newcomers who do not know the law of the land. Okay, yes, he's the newcomer. Apart from being the newcomer, if no be say what they do am, it's just I've been busy, you know the way our work is. You understand? If not that there is something, is family people from the village, for Umuhia, or wherever village he comes from, they are the ones behind him. Yeah, he will not come into this country. You have suffered. If you know how people are suffering in Nigeria, selling their properties. We talked about it when we talked about that useless guy that talked about Jackpot issue. Do you understand? Akoke Badmos. Yes, I've been busy. Do you understand? So, we talked about it. How people are suffering and selling their properties to come abroad. I'm not lying. People are selling properties cheap just because of the state of the country. Now, the subsidy that has been taken off is affecting a lot of Nigerians. Of course, it's going to be a good thing in the long term that if the government use the proceeds from the one they are saving, if they will use it, positively for the country, if they won't be like the other ones that have been chopping our money, but which I believe they have seen what is happening. Even all the political parties have said, no, they are removing subsidy. It might be tough for Nigerians now, but I bet you, if they use the proceeds well, we are going to get our refineries back. We're going to get all our lands and our roads working, our medical amenities working and everything will work well. That if they use the proceeds well, the ones they are saving, do you understand? So now, when people are suffering in Nigeria and they are selling properties to come to this country, this useless man was lucky enough to be part of the people that will benefit from this program. Yeah? And he came into this country. Next thing, 3 months after coming, he came into this country in February. Look at him. I will show you the man. That is the man. So let's hear his voice.
I don't understand all this.
Can you show your full name? What's your full name?
I want to know why.
What
I will tell you in a second.
No, you can't just be hearing me and be telling me.
Because he didn't even know that Omuti Dango. You know?
Warriors of children. Yeah? Warriors of children. So, what is
that? If you listen to the girl, she'll explain everything.
You
have been speaking to a child online.
You have been speaking to a child online.
A child online?
You have been speaking to a child online.
Okay.
Do not name the apps where you've been speaking to these kids. What age are the kids that you're speaking to?
The kids?
The kids, the children.
I don't say their names. Okay. We chat. They were like, Kenneth.
Can you imagine? This is a young man. You have come to this country to study. They've been, you know, these programs they do online, predators. So they look after all these young children. There are people that are just, I think they are voluntary organizations. They are just doing it to catch these useless abusers, you know, groomers online. Because even we, parents, that's why I always say, Kusento Momoto, it's only God, you understand? Because all these children, they go into all the on the internet, search things, chat with people they don't even know. So this 14 years old, and I think this group, they now work together to get all these people. They set trap for them. They pretend they are children, you know, that like 14 years, 13 years, and then the predators, all these useless ones, will just be chatting with them as normal. Because that is what they do. They try to groom children. You understand? So, he is not witch hunting. This is not like this Yabo that she's carrying up and down. I'm going to talk about Yabo. You understand? When things like this happens, this is the way I've seen so many videos, viral videos. I'm talking about this because he's a Nigerian. Because we are talking about immigration law, how it's being changed, is changing because of our behaviors. You understand? Because of our attitudes towards this. The way Nigerians are making things difficult for other Nigerians coming. That is why I'm talking about it. And because I'm an advocate against child abuse. So I will always talk about child abuse here. Anything that has to do with children, I stand against it when anything negative about children. Now, this man has been chatting with young children. This guy, I think the guy should be around 38 or something. He's come here to do his masters. And you know when they come here, they come with their family. Bolajo, thank you so much. They come with their family and everything. Now, tell me, what could have made this useless man go after children? If no be world they do am. Oh, Dada, born in Nigeria, God has just removed you from the shadow of death. Because people are, if he knows what people are going through now, they buy 5 liters of petrol now for 2,500. Something they used to buy for 500, I'll be 800 or 900. Things are tough. A lot of people that are lucky to have left the country before now. I know it's going to be better. God will see to Nigeria. And with good governance, I'm sure we'll get somewhere. But some of us that are lucky that have come here, how are we living our lives? This is the part of what we are talking about.
Yeah.
Kenneth.
Mr. Kenneth.
They like me. I told them, how old are you?
Excuse me, they like you.
I told them, how old are you?
One is 14.
Yes, I told them, how old are you? They said, they are 14.
Yeah?
I told them, okay. Then why are you chatting me up?
No.
No, I did.
No, because I have seen everything you have sent to these children. It's been sent across to me.
He's trying to lie.
I have seen everything. What you've said to these kids. How many children are you speaking to?
No, just two.
Just two?
Yes.
Too many? Too many. No. But I know for one, you are lying.
No, I'm not lying.
You are speaking to more than 2 children.
I'm not lying.
You are speaking to more than 2 children.
No, I'm not lying. No, the fact that when I saw them online, I was...
Would I say 3?
No.
Would I say 4?
No, just 2. I'm serious.
And do not name these children's names?
They like me. I told them, how old are you?
Excuse me, they like you.
You can imagine. The man said, they like me. I told them, and you can, I am sure this Mr. Kenneth might just be coming straight from Anambra, Adi. He might just be coming from Enugu. He might just be coming from anywhere. You are coming here, immediately you got here. The next thing, Omolade, Fakmile, how are you? The next thing you got here, online. He said, they like me. They like me. I don't know them. He said he's 40. He shut me up. Omoibo. The other one was a Yoruba, useless Yoruba man. Tiamiyu. He has done his own. Destroyed everything that people are fighting to get. Now, it is Kenneth. Why is it that anything that is bad, it is Nigerians that they will always find us? I am sure he heard what Tiamiyu did to people that he might, they might lose their visas, the opportunity to have visas to this country. Now, they are going to now look at this now. Most of them coming to do masters. So this Tiamiyu is right at the end of the day. That's what they're going to say. Because look at you. If you know you're focused, you know why you are in this country. It's not next thing to be chatting with 14-year-old children. If you have a problem, I've told you guys, if you're watching me, or for all of you ladies, that you know your guys are into this act. I've said it severally. It is a mental health issue that needs attention. It's not something you can cover up for them. Sometimes they don't know when they do it. It's like when you have bipolar, or when you have whatever mental depression or anything that you have. You don't know when you act up. You do not know. So this time around, I guess most of these people, it's not that I guess, most of these people have that issue, but they don't know that it's a mental health issue. They are only attracted to children. They look for little children to sleep with. Do you understand? So when you know as a man, you have that problem, you know that when you see children, you are easily attracted to them. Please, I beg you in the mighty name of Jesus, so that Kenneth, that will go to prison, and after going to prison, will be deported back to Nigeria by the special grace of God. Because what he has done is not something we can cover up for. Folashade Folani, love you. Welcome, man. So, for this alone, if you know your own partner or your son or your brother or somebody close to you has that issue, here or Nigeria, anywhere they are, please let them seek medical attention. They actually need it. They need counseling. They need therapy because they are not well. They are vulnerable adults. Yes, they are not well at all. So, like this, our man is actually sick. Somebody is calling me, sorry. He's actually sick. Kubadun. Kubadun gaga. I hope it's not this. Hold on, please. Honestly, Akoke Badmus, somebody that has just come to this country for the first time to have a life. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and see what he's saying. He's saying jargons. Because what he's saying doesn't make sense. So, he must have been doing it while in Nigeria. He's a pedophile. While in Nigeria, he must have been doing it. Do you know how many of them are being caught daily in Nigeria? There was one I was watching. The girl, I think the girl should be about 16 or 17. She held that man in a shopping complex. I think she saw the man. The man is a security man in a shopping complex. So he has been abusing that girl for years. The girl said he has been abusing her since she was only 14 or 12. And so she saw him and grabbed him in that shopping complex. And you could see people, they were, you know, the man was trying to run away. And he was even doing shakara initially. Why I was surprised is the fact that people still stood there and were looking at him. So, and you can imagine how many stories we hear. Temidayola, why you're right. You can imagine how many stories we hear daily about these people. About pedophiles in Nigeria. Some will sleep with their wives' children. Some will sleep with their house elves. The house elves own, I've said it severally. We, the wives, we are the ones always covering up for this man. If a man does that and you are covering up for him, one day he will sleep with your own child because they don't know what they are doing. They are not well. So he lied now that, you know, they are just chatting, that he's looking for a friend.
They like you.
I told them how would
One is 14.
Yeah.
What were you speaking to these children for?
No, I know I'm hearing you. Okay. So I needed friends.
He's looking for friends. So his children with that.
How you doing?
You need as friends.
Your people, they told me, one of them said people who are working the bank, that kind of thing, and I said, okay, no problem. That maybe we can be friends, maybe hang out, you know. That's it.
Can hang out with 14-year-old child.
One, you were speaking to a 14-year-old child and you kept asking her for her address. Constant pestering for her address.
Would you?
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
You are sorry.
Sorry is not an answer, right? The other thing, you were constant calling this child. You were constant...
When they finish that, they'll say they are sorry. It's the devil.
Photos.
No, I just want, maybe since we met online, maybe I can, you know, have nothing. I don't want anything.
Why did you not go for an adult? Why did you go for these children?
No, I don't want anything intimate. Just that I just want maybe, like, since we are friends online, I can see maybe have my friends' pictures. Maybe sometimes I just see that picture, say hello, you know.
14
years.
years.
Bad. I don't have any bad intention.
You do not have any bad intention.
It's kids you're talking to. It's not adults. It's kids. You're speaking to kids.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
Right. The other thing. You asked the child, was she online waiting for you? Why would this child be online waiting for you?
Maybe, you know, if I go to work, be like, hi. Maybe sometimes I'll just be like, oh, stay be at work, but I'll be like, hello.
This child for photos.
You know, chat to me, say hi.
See, asking a 14-year-old for her pictures, you know, and when they asked him, he said just to say hi. He doesn't want to have anything intimate. He just wants friends. Taloni friendship is someone with minors. Taloni friendship is someone with minors. Look at, let me just read what is there. A Nigerian man identified as serial. That is how they are giving us bad names. When some Nigerians are bringing the flag, they are taking the flag up, you know, using that flag, flying it high, like Oluomo's son, that got, just graduated with flying colors. Like, what's this guy's name? Pasuma's son, that got one of the best students in his college. Those ones are the ones, flagging the Nigerian, putting the Nigerian flag up. People like you are those ones, they will always identify as Nigerians. They will ensure they call that name, Nigerian man. So they say the Nigerian man identified as Cyril Kenneth has been arrested by the police after being accused of dating minors in Belfast, UK. According to a video shared by Warriors of Children, Kenneth, who arrived in February for his master's degree, can you imagine, master's degree, was arrested after multiple children between the ages of 14 and 15 reported him with evidence of him grooming and sexually harassing them. Oh, God. In the text message he had with some of the victims, Kenneth sent his unsolicited, indecent pictures, asked some of them for their house addresses, invited one of them to his house for sex, among other disgusting messages. The suspect, however, confessed to the crime and blamed it on temptation from the devil. Eshuni. Eshuleman paromu. Baba devil. This lie is too much on issue. Everything is issue. It's not good you put lie on that man too much. He said he contacted the kids because he needed friends as he was new to the country. He was subsequently handed over to the police for further investigation and possible prosecution. That definitely is going to be prosecuted. For you Nigerians that are coming in, I'm begging you, or for you that you're here already, I know this is a new place for you. Most of these things are alien to you. You don't know about them. Our laws here in UK is quite strict on things like this. Maybe you don't know. A lot of things that you take for granted where you're coming from. I'm just begging you, guys, if you know you need to date, please date matured women, not married women. Date single girls. We've got lots of single girls out here. In fact, we've got lots of people doing matchmaking. If you're finding it very difficult to talk to people, go to Lege. At least Lege can help you to open mouth. Go there. You are in a foreign country where they do not joke with children. Yes, we take everything for granted in Nigeria. Yeah, we don't care for children. In as much as I am concerned, we care less. But here, children and older adults are regarded as vulnerable. Vulnerable adults and children are vulnerable. Okay, Akoke Badmus. Sister Yoke, not only in UK, it's against law in diaspora, everywhere. I'm just telling them, the jackpot thing is in UK now. And so this is where they are all coming. But let them know. Let's educate them. Let's give them the awareness that where they are coming, there are lots of things that Nigeria. Please put it in Nigeria. You don't maltreat children when you come here. Please, I'm begging you. You don't abuse children sexually, or do you understand? No indecent touching. If you're at work, know how you play with people. If you touch, in Nigeria we can be friends in the office and you smack the bum of your friend. Here in the UK, it is not permissible. People will take it out of context. They don't joke